Hey everybody, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And we're Diary of a Family.
And we're living life intentionally with you and scurrying around trying to be ready on time.
Sorry that we were just a few minutes late, but everyone's here. So that's awesome. Thank you for joining.
Looks like we have Live and Light RV, X marks the spots on Teachers on Adventures. Thank you for joining. Let's see, Nursing Our Travel Bug is on.
Guys, aren't you supposed to be somewhere else?
Mel and Nettie are on as well.
Well, looks like the whole crew's here.
Woohoo! It's awesome. It's awesome. Well, you guys,
we made it to another Sunday.
We made it. We made it here. We made it. Shameless.
X marks the spot. We got hired at a campground in Alberta.
Oh, yay! Thank God.
Have no idea when we start.
But you have a job.
But you have a job. That's fantastic.
Signed a contract and everything. Everything's good. Everything's golden.
In Alberta.
That's awesome.
Watching some people's kids. We would rather you guys be within 6 feet of here, right here. Social distancing.
No. It doesn't count. Okay, so we are going to have our wonderful friends Bill and Natasha come and join us here when they are ready. They're getting a movie put on for the kids.
Yep.
We may adjust the camera frame a little bit when they come. We are social distancing as a group because we traveled from Texas here when everything was like building.
Before everything was like, everybody stay home, lock down. We're like, we're 4 days on to our road trip.
So we are social distancing as a group.
Because we've all been exposed to the same whatever.
It's very helpful. I mean, the kids have somebody to play with. It's not just them. They're not bored out of their minds. It's good. So, yeah.
No contract, but confirmed by email. Mom and Dad will be working there too.
Great. Live and Light RV. I am so excited
awesome.
that you guys have that figured out. I know with everything that's going on and Kent losing some work and then just not having your summer up in the air, this is like huge financially for you. So God does provide. We're
super excited for you guys.
God provides.
For sure.
X marks the spot says, I have a friend who is in Arlington, works at a hospital there. Well, prayers to them and prayers to us. So Natasha and I start tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yep.
Yeah, but this isn't going to be about what we're doing, but
Mary
what
Louise,
we did.
hello, welcome.
Mary Louise, hello. I know that you guys have been social distancing, and I saw you were on Facebook doing your sermon. That was awesome. Thank you so much for doing that, for taking care of your sheep.
We got to see some really cool message. Like, we got to, at least 2 churches we watch their service?
3, yeah.
2, 3 churches. That's the cool thing.
Everybody's doing it. So
we watched a church from North Carolina.
One from Washington.
Elevation Church, our home church from Washington.
One from Arizona, yeah.
And one from Arizona. So we were able to be blessed by lots of people today.
Yeah.
And it still didn't lessen the stress of our kids. But hey.
Nursing Our Travel Bug says they're duct taping our children to the couch. So at this point, we have no place to put our kids. We're going live at 6 p.m. here on Pacific Standard Time.
So it's still bright outside.
Very bright.
It's bright outside. It might still be bright when their live stream ends. And I'm supposed to be doing a, karaoke
night over on what channel?
Slow Momentum.
Slow Momentum. So you'll have to all
they
go over there. They
decided to go live when we went live, and I'm like,
That's okay. They're doing it for 2 hours. So when you're all done here, you can go over to Slow Momentum and join in the karaoke night. And maybe Garrett will sing something for us.
Hallelujah. Mary Louise said, cool, saw you there. Glad you joined. You are in our prayers.
Thank you so much. I didn't get to watch a lot of it, so I'll have to go back and rewatch it. That's what's so nice about messages online. They can be rewatched.
Yeah. Living Light RV says, that totally makes sense to social distance as a group. We will be doing the same at Kent's Brothers Farm for the rest of this mess.
I am glad you guys have a place to go during this. A lot of campgrounds have been shut down. State parks, national parks.
All the parks. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why? We'll try and keep our opinions on this whole thing to a minimum because I know everyone has such differing opinions on this whole situation. Yeah.
But they're making it really hard for those of us who live full time to have a safe place to go.
Well, John Hebert, kind of a shameless plug, John Hebert from Hebert's Travels posted a video a couple hours ago. And he's like, please send this to all your representatives, state representatives, national representatives, and send this video link to them saying, urging them to not close down RV parks. There is a huge community in America that lives in RV parks.
And if
and
they
right
shut
now
it down, nobody will have a place to go.
Pretty much, I think all the state parks are shut down.
Yeah.
So no one can go and stay a week or two there.
Yeah.
And a lot of these mom and pop RV parks are having to do the same. Yeah. They're being forced to shut down because they're non-essential, except that where are people that live full time going to go if you kick them out of their homes?
But this is not a lifestyle that is normal for the general American population. They don't even think about it. So,
exactly.
We were having that discussion. What is an essential
service?
An essential service. Well, somebody who lives in a house does not think of an RV park or a campground as an essential service. So let's cut it down. Uh-oh. But, oh my goodness. Bill is cheering in our window.
He is so tall.
But for those of us who live in an RV, we say RV parks and campgrounds are essential services. We need them. And how difficult would that be if they shut it down?
It's the same thing for us. We can just be in our trailer. We can do the same thing that everybody else does, but just be in our own trailer. All right. I will scoot over here.
Should we have Bill sit there?
Yes.
Here, Bill.
Sitting.
Tall man.
How is that?
If you can get your...
Welcome, everybody.
We've kind of started having this discussion of the COVID stuff, but we're going to move away from that because we were on...
I'm great.
An epic road trip.
Oh, gosh!
You got it.
I'm sorry.
Can you fit in there?
I'm fine.
Oh, you did it.
Tall man in small spaces. A little challenging.
So, cozy now.
This is Bill and Natasha of Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Chicken butt!
Besides that, they are 5 subscribers away from 500 subscribers.
So close.
So close.
If you guys can go to Nursing Our Travel Bugs, find them up in the chat, go and subscribe to them, help them reach that 500 mark. It's really, really hard to sit that close to a milestone and not be there.
So maybe today's the day.
Maybe today's the day.
5 more subscribers.
So Mel and Eddie, if you could get the link to Nursing Our Travel Bugs YouTube channel and post it, that would be awesome.
Pop it in there. Miss Nettie will do it with her little fingers. She has
Thanks, Mel and Nettie.
Beautiful long nails. And
I don't know how she's so fast.
I don't know
she
how
is
she's so
lightning fast with those things.
I would fumble all over it. Well, you can see my nails. They're short nurse nails. So.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
So we were able to join their live stream today. They had one at, what time was it?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. And we were discussing the pros and cons of caravanning together because that's what we spent the last 2 weeks doing, right?
Yep. Basically, yeah.
So today we're going to kind of fill in some of the blanks, some of the juicy details, and show you some of that road trip because we got to go down.
We got to do some things with our RV that you shouldn't normally be able to do.
But because of COVID happening, traffic on the road is so light. So do we want to jump right into it or do we want to prep everybody for it a little bit more?
No, it's a teaser. Now they need to stay tuned for the teaser.
We've already let everybody know that Slow Momentum has a karaoke party going on right now, and these two should go over there afterwards.
They should.
Allegedly.
I could start right now.
We've got our libations to loosen the inhibitions a little bit. So we'll be ready in an hour.
His has a nice little
Living Let RV. We got this in Canada. Drink Superior Bear, the sleeping giant brewing company. That's me. The giant. Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay. The only part of Canada we've spent time in.
to get your Wookiee costume out, and we do a whole live stream in a Wookiee costume.
We gotta get you one.
Yeah.
My brother could make me one.
Voice. Oh, he could, but I don't think we could afford one of Eric's By Cats, For Cats originals, man.
Really?
Trademark.
Tell us about that.
Melanetti says you're welcome. I can't type with short nails.
Yeah, I suppose you get used to it.
I guess so.
I guess so.
You just adapt. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That always drives me crazy. People who play piano with long nails.
I know.
Click, click, clack, 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 clack on the keys. I'm like, oh, wow.
Well, and the piano teacher teaches you to arch your fingers.
Right, you're supposed to, but how do you do that with long
with
nails?
fingernails. You have to do this.
You're playing from a foot away, like.
If you've got the spread, you got to have long fingers to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go, Bill. Test it out. Put on some press-ons and let us know how it goes.
Fabulous.
So how many we went through? Was it Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, into Nevada? So we went 4 states.
And
in
Nevada
10
was
days.
was new for both of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we put a new sticker on our map.
And you guys need to put a new sticker on your map.
Yes. We got to wash it first because it's a little dirty.
Gotta take a little alcohol.
Just a little rubbing
to
alcohol.
The area. Okay, now we're ready. Stick it on.
It doesn't need to be the whole RV, just that one little spot.
But Garrett, when I start something, I want to finish it, and this RV needs a bath. Oh my
ours
gosh.
needs a bath
ours
badly.
is terrible.
I don't believe we can wash the RVs in this park, though.
Probably not.
So that's not.
It's a shame.
We should see if there's a blue beacon nearby and take it through the next time we reposition.
That's not a bad idea.
So then we don't have to wash the RV.
Blue Beacon or like there's a couple different truck wash places, but Blue Beacon is kind of the biggest.
Yeah.
So. Well,
That's
do we
our
want to?
experience is Blue Beacon.
Do we want to? Where do we want to start? Do we want to start on the trip out? Well, we are right here, and this sounds on a piano keyboard. We have we have 2 different videos to show you. We can kind of talk about it. Do we want to do the Las Vegas one or the one out into the desert?
Vegas, baby.
All right, guys, we got to take our RVs down the strip.
Yes, you did not mishear that.
This one?
Nope, I think you have the wrong one, dear.
Okay.
Switch over.
But that one's
Yep, there you go. So, we were able to take our trailer, and this is from when I stopped. So, we took the very, 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 very long way around.
You're taking us to the airport, Bill.
Yeah,
we're going to the airport, Bill.
Bill, are we sure you're going in the right direction? This is what the GPS says. Okay, Bill.
It took us to the perfect spot.
But I think the GPS was trying to route you around the strip because trucks aren't normally allowed on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
We told it to take us to New York, and I think it was taking us to a delivery entrance or something for New York. But
yeah,
we did it. Hey.
But it kept saying, truck accessibility unknown.
Yeah,
no trucks allowed. Yeah.
So
but there was no vehicles.
At this point, I was not in the caravan because I had stopped to do a potty break with Edison, I think, and gotten gas. And
no, this was your mask fit test, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'd done that ahead of time, but...
This was the blowing in the stick thing.
Yeah. Right, so I had to
I told them to call a cop, have them do a DUI test.
No, that's not what they did.
And then just give them the results.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, there was something I had to finish up before I could actually be on contract, and we just happened to be able to get it done here. Yeah. Anyway, I ended up joining them partway through. They got to, I don't know, this intersection probably? Whichever intersection
I think we had just turned. So you're like now just behind us.
Yes, because we're about to get on the strip.
Yep.
Yeah.
We kind of joined the strip past. I can't remember what the
Excalibur.
Excalibur, is that what it's called? So you can kind of see the pyramid on the left.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, right there.
The
there it is.
The Lux. Yep.
Yeah. So this is our first time, and Edison, he was my companion.
New York.
He was like, oh yeah, okay. Whenever I was like, oh, look at the buildings, look at them. But what were the kids' reactions?
Bella was really stunned. She was like, wow, look at that. That's so cool. Mom, look at this building. Wow, the Eiffel Tower. Like, no, it was Will. I had Will with me. He's like, we don't even have to go to Paris now. I've seen the Eiffel Tower.
And we saw Lady Liberty and we saw the Eiffel Tower all in the same day.
If my kids could unbuckle and stand up and look around, they would have unbuckled, got up and looked around.
Stuck their heads out.
They were like, whoa, look at, whoa. It was like, whoa.
So we got some absolutely awesome footage. Yes, I was using my cell phone while I was driving, but I was still looking where I was going.
So was I.
Yeah. I have a dash cam, so I was totally hands off.
I was using that camera. So I had my sun visor up. I'm like camera up, pointing at pointing over here, pointing in front of me, like all around. That thing ran for about 15-20 minutes, along with my really crappy GoPro.
At one point, we were headed right towards Trump Tower.
Yep.
On the right-hand side, which that GoPro didn't, only caught the left-hand side. There was like these really brilliantly painted, colorful buildings that looked like a whole circus right there on the street.
I think that's Harrah's Casino, if I'm not mistaken.
Harrah's or Hurrah?
Hurrah.
Hurrah.
At one point, we passed a couple of police officers that were parked kind of at the beginning.
They were all just kind of like the main entrances to all the casinos. They were just pretty much there blocking people off.
I was like, ooh, are they going to like come after us and say, you got to get off the strip. Get off the strip. But nobody bothered us.
We were one of... there were cars on the strip. It wasn't like a complete ghost town. But we were one of maybe a dozen cars total. Yeah minus the 500 police officers sitting everywhere.
Yeah. So kind of like your experience in Tombstone, huh?
Tombstone.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Were there tumbleweeds going across the street?
there should have been. Like we only saw like 6 to 8 other people the whole time we were there, and they're like, "Oh, wait till it gets dark. That's when it's really creepy."
But you got to videotape someone like a band or something, didn't you?
Yeah, we were just walking around, and this guy's like,
Mel.
"Hey,
Melanetti, thank you.
Melanetti.
Super chat.
Super chat!"
I need to come up with some special graphic for like a super chat, and it's
oh yeah, like where it rains confetti or something from the top of the screen. That would be awesome.
You could have a really cool hat and just put it on and do a little dance.
Melanetti, you rock. You totally rock.
Make a little cut-in video.
Yep.
Super chat.
I like it.
I'm thinking Super Mario Brothers. You know, on the I forget exactly where, but where the pyramids and all the palm trees are dancing that music.
Oh yeah. There you go.
We love you too, Mel and Nettie. We missed you so much. Take care. They are counting down the days till they leave.
They retire.
They retire in September.
Retire.
So jelly.
Dang.
It's right around the corner.
I'm already
man.
retired. So I'm living that stay-at-home dad life.
Yes.
Whole retired thing is like no kids, no job, no responsibilities. 2 away.
Awesome! You guys,
2 more of you guys.
Rocks. Okay.
Join.
If you're joining us, you gotta go over here to Nursing Our Travel Bugs channel and subscribe if you haven't.
Help them get to that 500,
2
please.
away.
We're mildly entertaining.
No, they're.
I really can't. I can't wait for your guys' video from Connecticut to Texas.
That's
that's
second. I don't know. Maybe.
We're working on it.
We're gonna throw another softball in there. I think Natasha might do a wrap up, like a travel nurse thing.
A travel nurse wrap up. See, I started working on doing that with Louisiana, and then we lost footage.
Oh, sad face.
And so, I mean, I've taken photographs and videos from inside each hospital and outside each hospital. And I'm like, I could do a whole series. Maybe we'll just like do all of them all at once.
Melanetti says the only responsibility they have is just one fat cat.
One fat cat. His name is Jack.
Who likes ham and whipped cream.
Yeah, ham.
That's his diet. That's what he eats.
Ham and whipped cream.
Hence the fat part of fat cat.
Well, he's huge.
So they're on the
that's
keto
his
diet.
Breed.
His breed is a large. He's a large cat.
That would be keto friendly.
All right. After we made it through Las Vegas, we just headed out into the open desert.
And we could have made it from Las Vegas clear to Reno, but that would have been like 8 to 10 hours on the road, which would have been probably too much for all of us.
Teachers on Adventure says they are number 499.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
You can't see me. I'm bowing to the camera.
All right, you guys. So you head out of this awesome like metropolis, palm trees. You head right out, and it goes right down to 2 lanes. So here you see now we're almost 2 lanes. It absolutely gorgeous day, but you see the clouds on the left-hand side of the screen. It was like it was totally like snowing on those mountains or something.
They got 500.
Woohoo!
500.
Thank you.
Awesome. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for the love. We appreciate that.
All right. So we
It's
hit
your Corona
the open.
500.
Corona 500.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. At one point during this trip, I had to pull off and let
Eddie.
another child pee.
Sorry,
And I was
pee.
upset because he had had an accident instead of peeing.
Oh.
And then I got back on the road to catch up with them. And I did catch up, but we ended up way out in the middle of somewhere where Garrett found aliens.
I found aliens. Check our video, our playlist, because we did a whole bunch of live streams on our way to Reno.
So you can catch that
So
alien.
you can catch that alien.
Yes, and if you want to know how we did live streams without having 1,000 subscribers, you have to go to RV Media Creators and check out their tutorial for their Prism app
Oh my God.
that shows you how to go live from a cell phone without having the 1,000 subscribers. So you got to check it out.
Yep. Garrett has some great information. He's trying out all the different apps that you can use for streaming on that channel. And I think you're over 100 subscribers on that one now.
I'm
Close to
almost at
200.
200.
Yeah.
Sweet! But Jesus!
Yeah, I know. There are people that need my help, I guess.
What did you guys think of this flat landscape with the mountains just
It was
on
just-
either side?
What I thought was amazing was to watch the snowstorms up on the mountains.
Just
You could just see the snow coming down up on the mountains.
You could see for miles around.
Yes.
It
It
was
was kind
hard
of
to-
a prelude to the rest of our journey.
It was about at this point that I lost cell phone. No, I had cell phone reception at the Area 51 because I did a live stream there.
Right, yeah.
But after there, I had no reception from there to Reno, basically. I think I'm the only one with AT&T.
So if you want to know what it looks like to caravan and be the one in the rear, this
Who's
is
that
kind
guy
of,
swerving
this
everywhere?
is kind of what it looks like. You're always behind another RV butt. I think in this point you were actually in the lead car, Natasha,
I may have.
because you were getting us through the strip.
So you can see off on the
Yes,
distance in those mountains. Those are like snowstorms that are up in the mountains.
Oh,
Those
look at
little
those fluffy
wisps.
little clouds.
The fluffies.
Fluffy little clouds. You guys, coming from Texas to Nevada, oh my goodness, it is freezing cold.
Yeah, it's cold up here. We're about 4,500 feet elevation in Reno. The place we stopped at in Tonopah, Nevada, was over 6,000 feet.
Yep.
And we did go through a blizzard.
Yes,
I would say it was a blizzard. I mean, it was a short-lived one. It wasn't like super long, but you couldn't see,
very far in
50
front of
to
you.
100 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
You barely could see the cars in front. We were down to about 40 miles an hour?
Yeah, at least.
At least.
Yeah.
Blowing snow for sure. Took me back to Nebraska.
Yep.
You guys got a lot of snowstorms in Nebraska.
Oh, yeah.
You can still hear me though.
He's adjusting his seat for those of you who cannot
And look
see.
at those clouds. It's so cool.
Oh, look at them just form.
Let me let her be. I like RV butts and I cannot lie.
There you go.
I can't
Bring that to the karaoke parody.
Parody. All right. What did you guys think of those little time lapses?
Gonna tick you along for the ride.
Yeah.
Took me back. Like I was just there.
So you probably can't tell, but they're at 500 subscribers.
501.
And
One. Thank you.
One.
Thank you.
You guys all rock, and they are really awesome people to follow. Pretty funny.
Oh, well, thanks.
Pretty hilarious.
Pretty good. Pretty
And
good.
the fact that you're going to see a lot of both of us on both channels for the next 3 months.
Yep.
I will get out my bullwhip to make sure that Bill keeps rocking out those videos.
Don't like it too much, Bill.
Sassafras.
Yes. It was pretty entertaining to watch their the bike rack on the back of their trailer. Mm-hmm. Every time anything over 3 inches up came up, the thing just went.
Oh, it
Oh, cool.
spins around.
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't feel it? Oh, yeah.
I don't feel anything. I just power through.
I was just like, well, there goes the stabilizer. There goes the... Well, they didn't lose any stabilizers, but I felt that there might be a bike to just like...
Yes, the
That's
skies were all blue out there.
Yep.
I don't know. It was hours and hours of just endless, gorgeous scenery that kept changing.
I think we went through an hour and a half of Adventures in Odyssey in my vehicle.
An hour and a half.
Because I didn't want to be watching... Because one of the days I let the kids watch like 4 movies, and Karen was like, why did you let them watch all those movies? I'm like, I was driving.
I needed to save my sanity.
Like, one movie, sure. But what you gotta do is you gotta keep feeding them other things to do until they're, like, totally antsy and it's, like, towards the end of your drive, and then you put the movie on.
I ended up doing
from
that.
them at all until you get there. That's how I do it.
See, we were slave drivers. The kids do their school online with Easy Peasy. So we have the Wi-Fi
No excuses.
router. Yep. It's like, okay, there it is. School time, kids.
No excuses. You do
Nope.
your schoolwork in the car.
So they loved it. Yeah.
Well, our kids haven't done a lick of schoolwork in how many weeks? 3?
No, a week and a half. Well, I don't know. I think you were doing schoolwork before we left.
Anyway, they'll get back on the
Probably like 2 weeks.
They'll get back on the horse.
They're just catching up with the Corona kids. That's all.
Yeah. What was it? It was like Saturday or something like that. Timothy's like, we haven't done any schoolwork. We're like,
Really? You're complaining?
It's a weekend and we were traveling all last week.
It's hard to do the schoolwork for little kids in the car.
Oh, yeah.
When they're a little more self-sufficient and... I mean, Emma could do...
I did schoolwork with Eddie. I had him in my car for hours and hours. What did we do? We went through flashcards. Colors. Hey, look at that. What is it called?
What song was you guys singing?
Oh, he learned how to do the monkeys. Like 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and
bumped his
yeah,
head.
so cute. And like he'll sing
And
that song from the
level is about 10.
Aristocats at
Everybody
the top of
wants
his
to be a cat.
top
Because a
of
cat's
his
the only
lungs.
cat knows where it's at.
And then there's
boy.
a Frozen song that he loves, so he sings that at the top of his lungs too.
So, X Marks the Spot asks, what did you pay for diesel?
Yes.
That is a good question.
Garrett's
and
gonna put a whole video.
I'm going to put a whole video just on that because I have a stack of receipts about that big that I need to go through and do all the numbers. But I think we're averaging about 170 to 190 a gallon.
Yep.
As
Definitely didn't pay over
opposed,
2.
I don't think we've mostly paid over 2. One's place in Tonopah, they didn't have any, so we had to just get normal gas there.
It was 260.
There was like 260.
Something like that.
Yep. But other than that, we were paying like, almost $1 cheaper than what was listed.
It is
Or close
so
to it.
worth it, you guys.
So if you have a diesel, thank you, Melanetti, for letting us know about this program.
And they actually got their card too before we hit the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a huge lifesaver.
Oh, yeah. Probably saved, I don't know, by the time we got here, maybe close to 2 tanks of fuel.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
And that for us, that's about $140 plus dollars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least that, because I want to say when we ventured from Connecticut down to Texas, that's roughly 1,600 miles, and we spent $850 in fuel, and that was just with the truck. And this go around, I don't even think we hit my budget amount of $700 between the car and the truck.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we got to do the official numbers, but either way, definitely a money saver for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Melanetti, that avocado game that you gave us has been so much fun.
Awesome.
I think that's Will's new favorite game.
I know.
So their
having
youngest, Will, is 9, almost 10. He'll be 10
10
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I know.
More
Growing
kids in
up.
single digits.
More
Oh,
birthdays and
growing
birthday
up.
cakes. Oh.
8 more years till they're out. Woo!
That makes me sad.
That
You
makes
get
you sad.
excited, I get sad.
So I'm with them.
X Marks the Spot asked if I made the commercial with Hippie and the Tech.
No, but those are hilarious.
Holy cow.
Yes.
I think Todd and
Todd and Tony
Todd
are
and
bored.
Tony They have nothing to do because
yeah.
they're all shelter in place, you know, sort of.
So they're all in the park down there. They're all just chilling out, and now they're making the nuttiest videos you've ever seen.
They are the funniest commercials.
They are awesome.
So we'll make sure that we have...
The ones that I'm making are like the professional ones that are going to be like seen on commercials for TV and things like that.
But they're doing the cute little 30-second clips for Facebook. That's just hilarious. So we'll make sure that we have put those on our Facebook page, Diary of a Family.
Yep.
So you can enjoy them.
They're good. They're pretty good.
They are.
Told Todd that they could almost go viral. They're just they're funny.
Yeah, I know. I laughed hysterically, watched it again, laughed hysterically again. Yeah. And then I was like, Garrett, you have to watch this. He's like, sounds like Todd. I'm like, yeah, you gotta watch it.
Well, they watched it like 4 times before. I'm like, let me see it. Jeez. So John Chalker from Waterbury, Connecticut wants to know where the other guys are from. Where are you guys from? Huskers?
Oh, yeah, Nebraska.
That's where he's from.
He's from Nebraska.
I'm from the only better place. The only better place.
The only better place.
Where'd you get your education at?
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
We got plumbing last year.
Yeah. I am from Iowa.
Iowa.
Yuck.
But really, like...
You married someone from Iowa.
That's what I tell him all the time. He wants to make fun of me, saying Iowa people are gross or weird or whatever. And I'm like, but you picked an Iowa. Yeah. And his mother was born in Iowa. So.
And her parents were smart enough to bring her back into Nebraska.
Well, what do you know about that?
Hilarious.
I know.
So X marks the spot says, happy birthday, Will.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you.
We celebrate
Living Light RV said 10 avocados rolling off the plate.
That is too cute.
Mm-hmm.
One got smushed in. That ain't great.
Scraped it off the floor and threw it on my plate.
Uh-oh.
But it's an avocado. So 888. There you go. New kids song. You're welcome.
So I threw it up on my plate.
That took a different turn.
Guacamole.
Hey, yummy.
Juanito? Where's
Juanito? Where's Juan?
Juanito hasn't come to talk to us to say he wants guacamole from Gordito.
Gordito is lonely from Juanito. No Juanitos? All right. You look at us like
inside joke.
What?
I know. Here, sit down. My legs
It's
are
called
This is
guacamole.
Gordito.
I'm Gordito.
And Juanito
What does that
pops
mean?
on our live stream every once in a while.
She's explaining it to you. You
I'm
okay there, tall one?
My legs asleep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shake it
Sit
out.
down.
Shake it out.
I'll be over here.
Okay, I'll sit down and
Awesome.
you can
Just
you
stand
can come
over here.
squat.
No, seriously, just stand over here.
Yeah,
I love it. Like seriously, guys, he's standing on his feet.
yeah.
That's just standing up. That's yeah.
Oh my goodness. Where's our hour at? We're almost there, guys.
Are we seriously?
We've been 34 minutes.
20 minutes left.
20 minutes left.
Okay.
Well, you know. we could
Is our
go on.
clock like not running properly?
Yeah.
It's sitting right where I said it. Our clock needs a new battery.
It's right 2 times a day.
It's dead.
Sorry.
It's died.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look. Juanito is on.
Hola, Gordito. This is Juanito. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
Mary Louise says, a corn husker.
That he is.
Yes.
That he is.
Have you husked much corn?
Go Big Red. Yeah. In our 4th of July video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you ever needed to know how to shuck some corn, check out our 4th of July video. That's how not to do it. But it's pretty funny.
Mildly entertaining.
That's right.
Mildly.
Uh-oh. Living Light RV said, be right back.
Okay. We're waiting.
We're just going to sit here and just stare at you awkwardly until you get back.
Oh, but everybody else would be bored of us waiting for Living Light RV to come back. So, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think about this, like, orientation stuff all online?
You know, I kind of like it. I
Why didn't they
hate
just-
orientation.
Why didn't you just say, you guys have all this work to do, like all these classes why don't you just wait until your first week and then you can do all those classes?
Well,
then they have to pay us.
Yeah.
And
oh, shucks.
yeah, when you factor in what you pay the traveler and the per diems and what you have to give to the agency, it's a pretty penny.
It is.
Yeah.
We are pretty expensive employees, aren't we?
Yeah.
But it's gonna feel kind of weird. Like we're not really gonna see anybody until I get an orientation on the unit on Thursday.
Right.
Is that what you get Thursday?
I know I meet the manager on Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
I don't know what I do after that. It's probably been my one assignment in the last 4 years where I have like as little information as possible before rolling in.
Yeah,
That's okay.
We know nothing really.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Teacher on Venture said we have our staff meetings online now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I think a lot of the orientation stuff on Wednesday is going to be all online. We have to log into some sort of meeting. I'm wondering if I can just, you can log in and we can be there together, but then would they know that we're both on?
That's true.
So I'll have to question that because we would both be there.
Right. I mean, if it's via webcam, then it would be possible, but I don't know if it is. So you probably have to
I don't think so. It's like a
log in.
go-to meeting.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're excited about that. First thing tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., we'll be at HR.
Not excited about 7 a.m.
Hey, wait. Our shifts start like that early in the morning.
But I don't have to be excited about it.
Oh, darn.
Like, if work could start at 10, that would be
10 to
dandy
10.
for me. No, not 10 to 10. 10 to 7.
10 to 7.
Pay me my 36 hours. Like, I'd be happy.
10 to 10. All right.
Well, it's been 2 months since I was working, so it'll be kind of me getting back into the swing of things.
And people are like, so where was it like Karen's last like contract? Like, I don't know if we can get together. That was like 2 months ago, before this thing was even a thing.
The end of January, and then we've just been traveling or sitting in an RV park in Texas.
Great RV park, by the way.
Awesome RV park. The Texan RV Park in Athens.
Yep.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? We didn't have bullet points like these guys did. These guys were so like efficient and perfect, and
We had
I loved
kids
how you're
running
like,
around
we have
trying
3
to
points left
destroy
in 15
everything.
minutes.
Well, the last time we brought you guys in,
We were,
you know, I wasn't very good with the
I
transitions.
don't see billowing flames, so they're not burning anything down.
I messaged Bella. She said they were sitting quietly.
oh, good.
Good so far. Everyone is just chilling.
Yes.
That's the official word.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Not gonna
That's from the 13-year-old, right?
Yeah.
She threw them all.
Who's been grounded all day today for misbehavior. So
What? I thought it was only little kids that misbehaved.
No, big ones do too.
we're in Reno. We're gonna roll the dice and gamble with this one.
Well, we had some cookie stealers that ended up getting spankings
Ooh.
today too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
At least Edison was like, "Oh, I gotta cook." Like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I smacked his hand." He was like, "Ah." Probably more upset that I took the cookie away from him. Timothy ran up, hid behind, underneath, and was just chomping on as fast as he could. And he handed me like this little bit left. Oh, here's the cookie back.
Speaking of cookies, we left them over at your house.
Oh yes, and the kids don't know. They were up on the counter.
Perfect.
So-
Perfect. We'll just go over and eat them all
Well,
ourselves
we still need some to wet our palate for
for singing.
Yes, shove them all in your face right before you go on to sing.
C is for cookie.
And Carolyn and I will have the milk.
The milk.
The milk will just have it hidden.
It's flavored milk.
Hills are alive.
There you go.
With
You've
the
got my vote.
sound of music.
On cue.
Living Light RV says, "Okay, I'm back now."
Yay! We
You
waited.
missed everything. A trailer burned down and outside.
No, we waited for you. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna turn off the heater. Heater
Yeah.
is on.
Heater.
I'm one of those. It's like 40 degrees out and I'm shorts. So this is like,
That's awesome.
what? Living Light RV said, what, you don't get paid for the class time?
Well, we
In
get
general.
paid for the orientation time when we have to physically show up at the hospital.
Yeah.
But before you start a contract, they give you modules to do.
Classes.
Yeah. And you don't always get paid for those. Or you don't get paid your hourly. Sometimes they'll give you a chunk of money and say, that's all you get.
Yeah.
I've only had one contract that paid, and that was Banner. For our
But
November.
holy cow, did it have a lot.
Yeah. I spent 8+ hours, I'm sure, working on modules. There were like 60 some odd modules.
Yeah. I want to say I did 74 when I worked for Banner.
Yeah, so $400 to do all of those prior to even getting there. It's a big deal.
Okay, we'll take it.
It's a big deal.
But this is my first contract that I've done where I've not been paid for modules. So I'm kind of like, give me my money, folks. Because I used my time.
Yeah, Louisiana, Texas, none of those have paid me for modules.
Sad face.
I know.
And of course, Carolyn's so willing to go back to Louisiana.
No.
Never.
I don't know, maybe not never, but...
Not as a travel nurse?
Not to that
hospital.
specific health system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a few of those on my list, too.
Of my...
Nope.
the 3 I've had experience with, yeah, I'd say they were the ones I would not go back to. The other 2 I would contemplate.
By the way, Living Light RV said, you all look strong, healthy, and tanned.
Oh.
We lost all of our sunshine with all this rain in Vancouver.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
It's how I tint the tinting that I put, the filter that I put on the
Right.
the
It's all
live
him,
stream.
yep.
It's all the computer.
Well, and mine's
We're actually
probably my
white as sheep right now.
libations. Rosing my
Rosing
cheeks.
the cheeks.
Do you want to pop back in here? Your
No.
legs good? No?
You sure about that?
Look at that.
There you go. There's that handsome face.
Oh.
Oh,
The lovely Bill.
the lovely Bill. The beautiful Bill. Okay, guys, so go back and watch their live stream from today, and you'll get the joke.
Mel said I get paid for bathroom breaks.
Bathroom breaks.
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Teachers on Adventure. You've never heard that one?
No, that's funny.
It was a meme on Facebook. Yeah. I think it was Grover. Who was
Baby
it?
Elmo.
Baby Elmo.
On a potty chair.
Baby Elmo on a potty chair.
Woo.
What are we teaching our kids?
Yeah. Teacher on Adventure says, I'm getting paid even though there has been no school for over 2 weeks.
Whoop whoop!
That's
Summer
good for you.
vacation in the
That's
middle
right.
of... Oh, wait, you guys don't get paid for summer vacation.
Well, technically, don't they? I always
When
heard
my-
that like it was a reduced, like say you get 75% of your paycheck, so that you're always getting a paycheck even when you're off the 3
I
months for
see.
school.
I
I don't
see.
know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So that they withhold some of your paycheck during the school year so that you continue to get a paycheck in the summertime.
Right. That's how I understand it. I could
Well,
be wrong.
Could be.
My mom was my mom was a teacher at a Christian school, and they gave her 2 options. One, to have a higher salary during the school year and nothing during the summertime, or have a lower salary, but it stays consistent all the way through the year. So I think she did the consistent through the year.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
helpful. She is self-retired now.
Mm-hmm.
They have elderly parents living with them, and so she does their driving and helps with chores and things like that. So,
Yep.
yeah. We miss Grandma and Grandpa.
They're gonna try and make it down though.
Oh, yeah. If Corona hasn't, like,
It should be gone by June.
screwed everything up.
It better be gone by June.
Yeah, so Garrett's mom and dad and sister will hopefully come and see us.
Yep. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to make 2 trips. One, they'll drive down because they can drive down in a day to down here.
Nice.
They're going to come down and see some of my family that's in California. That's about 3 hours away. And then my mom is going to come and fly down and spend probably a week with us.
They love it
In
when
Reno.
Grandma comes.
Nice.
They do. The kids enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
Have you guys had family come and stay with you?
We did.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had your mom come and stay with us in Orlando and do the Disney parks. Her reaction on Splash Mountain, hysterical. I want to laugh right now just thinking of it.
So laugh.
So,
Sorry, I missed that.
Oh,
oh, shut it.
Siri's talking.
Siri, I did not
Don't need that sass.
Well, I didn't even invoke her. That's kind of creepy.
So my mom chimed in and said we chose as teachers whether to get paid 10 months or 12 months of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
good.
Goodbye, Mary Louise.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining.
I'll pop back on Facebook and watch your message.
Yep.
Miss Mary Louise is a pastor in a tiny church in Douglas, Arizona, on the border.
Very cool.
And we actually probably will go back there a
Our
few more
kids
times.
loved it. Our kids are like, are we going to go back to that little bitty church that we did this craft at? They were like the only kids in Sunday school.
Oh.
Like
They had to create a
they
children's
had to
ministry
create
for
a children's
us.
ministry for us when we arrived.
That's awesome.
So yes, thank you, Martha, for teaching our kids.
Yeah, Teacher on Venture said better be gone by June. We hit the road in the summer. I have a feeling it's going to be gone a lot sooner than people think, but that's my
hope
own
so.
personal opinion.
We're praying for it.
Yes.
At least hopefully in Washington and California, where they've been getting it right away, a lot of people getting it, and then
Yep.
it'll just all kind of fizzle out.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
We're hoping. Yeah. Anyway,
But we don't like to sit there and just talk about. That's kind of why we haven't really put together videos being like, this is how we are surviving Corona.
our lives really haven't changed all that drastically, I don't
No.
think.
Not really.
So I guess we're isolationists.
We're just antisocial.
Maybe a little
Bill's
bit of
nodding yes.
That's me.
Yeah.
Introverted.
The guy hanging out
Like,
off
this
screen.
is my time to shine.
We're, I think more conscientious about what our kids are touching. I'm like, Edison, don't touch the bathroom floor.
Why is that in your mouth? Where did that come from?
Ever realize how many times you touch your own face? And you're like, no.
We're like, wash your hands. No, wash them again. I don't believe you. Yep. Here, hand sanitizer. Oh, you touched that door hand. Hand sanitizer again.
Exactly.
Timmy is notorious for the 5-second run in, run out, wash my hands.
And he hasn't even
When?
tried. They're all like dripping.
This is dripping wet. I think he just turns on the water, goes, shh, I'm done.
That sounds like Will.
Yeah.
Minimalist.
And then we haven't been taking our kids into any grocery stores. You've been doing the shopping.
Yep.
Yeah. Right? We haven't shopped with them in a long time.
Yeah,
So
pretty much I've been doing the shopping.
I think
Me and Bill were the odd couple walking through stores.
Bill, are you together? Yes, we are.
I'm the tall one in the relationship. He's the big one.
You have a problem with that? No.
So Mary Louise put in just before she left, you should know we now have a Sunday school class for kids since you were here.
Aww.
It's nice to finally have kids.
Yay. Yay. Well, and it's hard too. I mean, their little tiny church, they're going live on Facebook Live, because they're being very cautious and not meeting together. And, all the bigger churches had to shut down because it was like, you cannot gather with this many people.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway, we miss everybody there.
And we'll be back.
Yeah.
It's not, we are mobile now, so we can go whenever we want.
That's right.
Oh, Will, what time is it?
We're at 48 minutes, so we're doing pretty good.
Are you guys ready to sing? Karaoke?
Oh, just about.
So, can't wait.
Actually, I was looking up songs because I was going through my playlist.
Yeah.
Like singing songs I knew. And Bill's like, you can't sing those. Like, you have to sing common karaoke songs. So then I went
As
and
in-
Googled common karaoke songs.
Caroline.
Da, da, da.
Yes.
I think that's the only line I know out of that song. People
Wow.
sing it to me all the time. There was
It's
one
Carolyn. not
gentleman who worked night shift at the hospital I worked at in Washington, and every time he'd see me, he'd do that. That's funny.
My mother.
Lauren. So funny.
My name isn't Caroline.
Our mother-in-law, well, my mother-in-law, his mother, changed the song to be Sweet William. So she sings it to Will.
Oh,
Sweet William.
Yep.
that's
Da,
cute.
da, da.
I like that.
That's pretty much it.
This is perfect. I love this screenshot with like Bill. Like, just,
Thank you. It's your better side. Come back.
Uh-oh.
oh dear. They've had a little
Go to my
bit too
censor
much.
screen. Censor screen.
Too much.
It's fine.
A we should cut you off. No more drink.
Oh, that's sad too.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us and for getting these wonderful guys nursing our travel bug. Over 500 subscribers.
Thank you.
You're halfway there to your 1,000 goal.
High five.
No five.
No five.
Thank you guys for joining us.
That's the high five?
Thanks.
We're going to have so much fun together these next 3 months.
Yes.
But pray for us as we get going on our job.
And they get to go jump into Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, I don't know about
Just
that.
let's go jump in a lake.
Jump in a lake.
No polar bear plunge.
No
for me,
thanks.
because that's probably what it is right now.
I've never done a polar bear plunge.
There's snow up in the mountains, guys. It is snow in the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, the kids played in snow today.
Yeah.
We walked up the hill and down the hill and went to a shady spot where there was still a patch of 6x4 of slushy sort of ice crystally snow.
Yeah, they came over and said, "We went to California." Like, what?
Don't say.
They just walked up the hill.
We hiked into
Honestly,
the bushes.
if you knew how close we were to the border of California, it's like
Yeah.
I could throw a rock from where I'm sitting and hit California.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we can't go to California.
No, I wasn't in California.
No, I wasn't either. I was in a beautiful mountain meadow.
That's
Beautiful
sweet.
mountain. There was
Singing the hills
there
are
was
alive.
nobody around.
Hills are alive.
There was nobody around.
Living Light RV. Dang, I'm losing internet connection. I think Kent's stealing it all on the karaoke stream. Kent! Kent, you traitor! You're not on our show. All right, we're going to have to go over and see how Kent's doing on the karaoke.
We will do
And
it.
maybe get this one and the tall one over there to sing for us. Are you going to sing?
I think so. I got lyrics pulled up, and I think I can sing this one. And I've had some libations, so I guess it's now or never.
Sure.
I'm probably going to leave this setup going, and I'll just put headphones on.
Okay,
Here.
sounds good. Our kids are going to come in and be noisy. Well, I guess
They'll be the backup singers.
The backup singers.
They don't need to come in right away.
Oh, we could sing the cat song.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Then you have more guys, and they'll count because they'll be.
Oh, that's cheating.
Edison.
No.
Oh, he would be absolutely adorable on a karaoke song that he knows.
Yeah.
A 3-year-old screaming the song he loves at the top of his lungs.
One of his favorite songs he used to sing for a long time was the Batman song from the Lego movie. So he's like, "Darkness, no parents." We're like sitting there looking at this 2-year-old being like, what are you saying?
It's from the Lego movie.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
He's not possessed, I swear.
No, he just loves
But if you
Lego
know
movies.
Bruce Wayne's backstory, it makes sense.
What's another song he likes to sing? He belts out the Frozen song.
Yeah.
What is it? Anyway.
He was
From
playing
the
our
new
piano
person.
and
Oh,
singing
yes.
ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, he's very good at his ABCs now.
Living Light RV says, "It totally stresses me out to watch 2 streams." Okay, we'll end it soon so you don't have to.
Well, I mean, we've been going for an hour. Almost. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Minutes.
You don't have to do an hour.
No, we don't
There's nothing to
have
say we have to
Last
do it now.
week, we were so, like...
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
So last week we were in Benson hanging out with our friends. At the time we were supposed to do live stream, and so Garrett got it kind of set up in the bedroom, and we did like 30 minutes, and that was it. We're like, we're exhausted.
Well, all of a
We've
sudden,
got friends here.
And then the internet started going weird, and it went
Yeah.
out on us, and we're like, oh.
Yeah, like we were
dang it.
good, and then at the end it was like, it's not working anymore. So that's why we had a shorter live stream on last Sunday. Not that we didn't want to hang out with you, but it's stressful to do live streams when you're traveling.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I know you did a live stream while you were driving.
Yeah. In the
That
car, and Bella was handling all of the comments and piping in every now
I had
and
it up
then,
on my phone, and I was seeing how close I could get and see you in the stream.
See yourself in their
So
stream.
if you watch their
go
stream,
rewatch it.
if you watch your stream back and forth, you can see the Solitude logo come closer and back and closer.
I did not even realize what was going on until there was some walkie-talkie back and forth between the guys. Hey, I think she's like not listening to you anymore.
Yeah.
She like turn the radio off or something.
I took the walkie and I put it under my leg.
So that it wouldn't keep making noise.
Exactly.
I was not tuning in. I had my book going, so I listened to audiobooks. And I was listening to a really good one, so
yeah.
I was getting my hours in because I haven't been commuting to work, so it's hard to get my audiobooks in. Anyway, I'll have to go back and watch
Living Light RV says we're totally going to have to watch the Lego Movie tonight, and we'll think of Eddie.
Darkness.
No parents. All right, I think probably could call it a night.
Yeah. We're good.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you, Bill and Natasha,
Thank
for
you, Bill and
joining
Natasha.
us.
Bill.
Bill.
Natasha. Bill. Natasha.
Go on over to Slow Momentum and check out their karaoke nights.
Yep.
Tell them they sent you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell them it's a Diary of a Family raid. That's right.
All right. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always,
Live life intentionally. Bye, everyone.
Bye.